I wasn't sure if I was going to do like an update follow through video on the Creator Showdown event, but it looks like I am because there was a couple of problems with it and I have noticed a few of you guys are very angry and we'll get onto that in a minute. But yeah, personally, overall, I didn't mind the event. It was a blatant RB Battles knockoff if I'm being honest, but I kind of enjoyed it, right? It was fun to watch for like 3 hours. I sort of watched the whole thing. I was kind of like editing a video at the same time, so I was just sort of dipping in and out of it to vote so I could get the items. If you missed it, you can still find the live stream on Roblox's YouTube channel, the one with 6 million subscribers. If you go to the live tab, you can find it. Creator Showdown 2025 streamed 58 minutes ago, so it pretty much just ended with 140,000 viewers, which is not really that good. But then again, people were also watching it from inside of the block game and Twitch, I'm pretty sure, so you didn't really need to watch it on YouTube. And yeah, as I said, it was okay. I enjoyed it. It was a bit buggy, it was a bit glitchy. I can actually show you that now.
To secure this crown, this is the Roblox Creator Showdown.
Yeah, look at this, guys, right? The audio was so out of sync. Look at Bundon right now. He's speaking, and you can't hear a word he's saying because there was like a 30-second delay, maybe even longer, which was pretty bad. You don't really want a delay like that inside of a Roblox event, but then again, I don't really think they've tried something like this before, so, you know, we can't really be too mad at them. There were prizes as well, a $50,000 prize pool with first place getting $25,000, which is quite a lot of money. So yeah, I thought that was quite nice as well. Now, apart from the audio sync issues and slight stream delay, there was also another problem. Obtaining the prizes was incredibly buggy. I'm not even joking, it was kind of just luck based at this point because even if you voted for the correct team, there was like such a high chance that your vote wouldn't count. You'd get kicked from the game, you'd rejoin, something would go wrong, you wouldn't get the item. You can actually see here on the block, the badges don't even have like many winners. I mean, for the Showdown Shades, 182,000, like that's quite a lot. I would have expected more, but yeah, not too bad. The Showdown Hammer, 58,000. I guess that's alright. That one you did need to get 3 votes correct. But for the Showdown Antlers, only 10k with a rarity of 1.6. Insane. Now, I was really lucky and I got all 3 of them, but I don't really know how because my votes were also glitching up. So at first, when I joined the game, I was really confused because I couldn't walk into any of the sections. At the top, it said no vote selected. I was just like, what is going on? Why is it not letting me vote? Because the gameplay has clearly already started and I was just like kind of thinking I missed it or something. I wanted to vote for red team because they were up first, and if you saw my previous video I was saying like, yeah, I know they're gonna win because those guys are pretty good at games. Anyway, it turned out the voting GUI was also just severely delayed, so it says select your team for round 1. You only got a few seconds to vote, so you had to do this very quickly. If you walked away from the computer to get like a drink or a snack or something, you literally would have missed it. And it was at completely random times as well, not at the start of the game, so you could literally see who was about to win, and then you could just vote for them anyway. But yeah, honestly, it was really buggy. There was something else they didn't think of as well, people sending gifts to players inside of Rivals, because yeah, that was the first game they had to play. As you can see, Steak was getting trolled like really badly. People were just spamming his screen with gifts just to put him off, and I think they did actually lose, so I don't know why people were doing that and voting for them at the same time, but yeah, whatever, I guess. The good news is though, if you listened to my advice in my previous video and you kept on voting for the red team, which I'm pretty sure I did nearly every round except for Tower of Hell when I voted for Steak because he's just a god at that game, then yeah, you would have won. At the top for me, it did say total correct votes 0 out of 12, even though I was already on like the second voting period, so yeah, I was super confused by that as well. Also, what's even more strange is on round 4, it said I voted for the neutral team. I don't even think I clicked on like 4 vote things. I only clicked on like roughly about 3 of them. So as you can see here, it still said I had 0. I did get them in the end though. I'll try and find that footage quickly. I think it was this bit. Yeah, so it made me leave the game. I rejoined. I didn't mean to do that. It just automatically did it. And then I just had the bronze one. So yeah, it was really buggy. And what makes this so annoying is we can't play it again. So if you missed out on any of these 3 items, like that's it. You can't just simply rejoin and then get them again. It was pretty frustrating, but I guess there's really nothing we can do about it. So luckily for me, I did get all of them. I mean, it was pretty random. I don't quite know how I got all of them because, as I said, I only saw about 3 or 4 pop up like voting box GUI things throughout the entire time I was watching. So it's fair to say it was very glitchy and buggy. Galatron Gamer sent me this tweet. For some reason, I only got 5 votes in the lobby for the Roblox event. I voted every possible time, got 8 right, and only 5 points. I don't know why Roblox had the horrible bug at the beginning of the event, but I am 1 point off due to it. I spent 3 flipping hours doing this, and won't stop fighting for what I'm owed for my time and brain power spent guessing who's better at competing. And I very well know Waffle also had to deal with the bug. This bug ruined so many people's chances, and it's entirely Roblox's fault. Yeah, as I was saying, if it glitched for you, like that's it, unfortunately. You might be able to fill out like the missing accessory thing on the support page, but I think that only works if you actually got the badge, so yeah, you might be kind of screwed. Okay, yeah, I just found out we are completely screwed, unfortunately. Well, for the people that didn't get everything. Ready41 pointed out, if you read the terms and conditions, which I very stupidly skipped over, it says all decisions by Roblox regarding scoring virtual item awards and results are final and binding, and Roblox is not liable for technical errors, lost votes, or any damage related to Creator Showdown voting. Oh man, that's why you've got to pay attention to the terms of service on this kind of stuff. Reddy said, yeah, 3 hours for this. I'm guessing he still got all of the stuff though. I mean, I did, right? And I hardly voted. Hagton had a really weird glitch. He said the voting is so broken, I got the antlers, which is the final prize, for having 3 votes right. So he has the antlers and the shades and not the hammer. That is just so weird. So he got like the most common prize and the rarest prize, but not the middle prize. So I think if Roblox was to do something like this again, they've got to do it like RB Battles, where you vote on the website through like a forms page, because if you're trying to do it in a game and it's trying to update live, like real time, it just doesn't work, does it? It sounds weird saying this in 2025, but clearly the technology can't cope. For it to be like flawless and perfect first time is just not gonna happen, unfortunately. If you were wondering who won though, of course it was Red Team, so I hope you guys saw my predictions video because I got it right. But yeah, they won, and if you voted for Red Team every time except for the Tower of Hell thing where you had to vote for Stake, which was Orange Team I think, then yeah, you would have got everything. Well, hopefully, if your stuff didn't bug too much.